Here's how to create your own career landscape with calm, practical steps. Clarify what works, ditch what doesn't, and act daily. You'll turn uncertainty into a plan you trust. You can create your own career landscape without waiting for permission, perfect timing, or a lucky break, and it starts with a quiet decision to design rather than drift. Close all those distracting news and entertainment tabs in your browser. Breathe. And imagine the next 6 months as a blank canvas you can influence, rather than a storm you must endure. Begin by noticing your immediate feeling about the future, because that feeling is useful. If your first response is worry or apathy, treat it as a dashboard warning light pointing to areas that need attention. If it's excitement, great. Bottle it and make sure it fuels sustained action. Either way, your task is the same. Translate emotion into a plan you can run with day after day. You'll make faster progress when you separate what you want to keep from what you're ready to leave behind. Look at your current or most recent role and surface the specifics, the people who energize you, the tasks that make hours disappear, the values that actually matter to you when things get tough, the environment that helps you think, and the rhythms of work that support your life. Then be candid about the parts that drain you, from unnecessary meetings to misaligned incentives. Precision is power here. You can test your clarity by scoring your current week from 0 to 10 for job satisfaction and writing a 2-sentence description of a 10 out of 10 week. If your score is low, identify one variable that would move the needle by a single point. If it's high, identify the fragile parts that could slip and design safeguards. You're not chasing perfection, you're building robustness. You might be considering a career change, and that's fine, so just design it intelligently. Map the ingredients of your ideal day to real roles and sectors, and then run micro-experiments. Reach out for 3 short conversations with people doing the work. Shadow for an hour online if you can. Prototype a small freelance project or course assignment to test your aptitude. A decision you test beats a decision you hope for. You'll progress faster if you think in options rather than a single golden path. Build 3 plausible paths. One that's a better version of your current track, one adjacent move that stretches your skills, and one bolder bet that excites you. Give each path a 6-month outcome, a list of must-have conditions, and the first 5 actions. You can sharpen your positioning by articulating the value you create in one sentence that a non-expert understands. Anchor it with evidence, before and after metrics, a short story that shows your method, and a testimonial if you have one. Put that value in your LinkedIn headline, lead with it in your CV profile, and use it as the opening line in outreach messages. Clarity opens doors. You'll need a simple operating rhythm to build your future with less friction. Set a weekly hour to review progress, a daily 10-minute block to choose the following high-leverage action, and a visible tracker to sustain consistency. Keep your tools light, a 1-page plan, a relationships list, and a skills map that highlights gaps you're actively closing. Complexity is not a virtue here. Develop the skills that compound your progress regardless of market noise. Communication that reduces confusion, analysis that clarifies options, problem-solving that turns ambiguity into experiments, and self-management that keeps promises you make to yourself will serve across any career landscape. Build these in sprints. Pick one, define the practice, gather feedback, repeat. You might feel pressure to chase everything at once, but sequencing wins. Stabilize your finances first if needed, even with an interim role, because a steady base gives you better choices. Once stable, invest in growth experiences that increase your leverage, a project that stretches you, a mentor who shortens your learning curve, or a portfolio piece that proves your value without you in the room. You'll navigate conversations more effectively when you ask for specific outcomes. Instead of any advice, request a 20-minute call to learn how a hiring manager evaluates candidates for a role, or a review of a portfolio piece against their criteria. This focus respects their time and provides actionable insights. You're building a network that sees your intent and your momentum. You'll keep momentum by pairing ambition with constraints. Choose a small daily action that compounds. One targeted message, one skills practice session, one portfolio improvement, one application you can genuinely tailor. Protect this block on your calendar like a meeting with your future self. When motivation dips, discipline carries you. When discipline dips, systems carry you. You will know your plan is working when you can describe your next 6 months in one clear paragraph, and it makes you quietly confident. Your story will sound simple. The value you bring, the roles you're targeting, the experiments you're running, and the support you're building. Simplicity often signals deep thought. You don't need to wait for external validation to begin. Your first step is enough. Schedule the conversation, draft the portfolio piece, enroll in the micro course, or write the value statement. Then review, refine, and repeat. Consistency is the compounding interest of careers. You are fully capable of steering your path, and it's time to create your own career landscape by choosing intentional actions over passive hope. Start today with one clear action. If anything in my blog post resonates with you and you'd like some further help and advice with your career, then why not get in touch today? Call me on 07941 690 391. Visit my website at davecordle.co.uk to see ways I can help and support you. Or connect with me on LinkedIn and let's start a conversation.